It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Now, Golden State's starting five. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. And it's Kuminga in at the 3. And for the Bucks, the small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. Gary Trent is out there with MP. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Curry, wide open, off target from outside. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
And no team is going to shoot 50% every night, but this team has the right approach. When the shots are falling, they can light it up.
Here's Giannis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Back to Curry. And the rejection by Smith. It's Trent on the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. MP, no good. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Hield outside. Butler against Antetokounmpo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. First team foul. Kuzma against Kuminga. To Curry, 5 on the clock.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And it's Smith missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He talked about the mindset needed when squaring off against Jimmy Butler, and Coach said Jimmy is a firecracker. You don't want to set him off or he could explode in your face. I told our guys just to focus on the game and not give any extra motivation out there. We'll see if they prevent Butler from popping off. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. RJ, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, he is definitely a tone setter.
Yeah, Kevin, on the court and in the locker room, this man is tenacious. He lets you know exactly what he's thinking. Teams fear him, and sometimes his teammates do as well.
And so Butler nails both of them. Greg, over the last 9 seasons, the Bucks with the second most wins in the regular season.
I mean, a dominant run, to be sure. Not to mention the franchise's second ever title back in 21. Those are things you can never take away.
Now here's Hield, following the miss by MP. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Some changes for Golden State. Al Horford is checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Jimmy Butler. Warriors trail by 3. Here's Podziemski. Curry way outside, and the Warriors miss again.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Curry with the bounce pass. Kuminga finds Curry. Good on the triple.
That is the sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal. Most times you assume any three-point shot he gets up is going in.
And it's Smith penetrating. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Curry after the basket by Milwaukee. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. Anthony comes in for MP. Then for the Warriors, Gary Payton is checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody comes. For Milwaukee, Bobby Portis is checked in for Miles Turner. Trent comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Smith subbed in for Porter. And the Warriors also making a change. Butler's checked in. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. MP out there with Cole Anthony. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think score. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
And the first one drops. And he makes the first but misses the second. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Pass to Horford. Podziemski on the wing. Covered by MP. Podziemski's shot is good. Podziemski's got the lead up to 1 now for the Warriors. Antetokounmpo passes to MP. And the Bucks miss again. Warriors have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You just can't fall for Butler's shot fake. Once he has you up in the air, he is really skilled at drawing the foul.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Bucks. Golden State also making some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Gary Payton. Hield comes in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Podziemski. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Kevin?
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Giannis outside. Pass to Kuzma. Smith for 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And what I appreciate about Butler is how tough he is. This guy welcomes going into contact while shooting.
So far tonight, he's gone 4 of 6 at the line.
2 shots.
A free throw drops for Butler. And Jimmy Butler is what some might call an old-school kind of player. Would you agree, Greg?
Yeah, I mean, he's all toughness, grit, and basketball IQ. A tone setter at the defensive end who plays unselfishly. That guy is all about winning.
Turner's checked in for the Bucks. Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Smith against Curry. MP going right to the rim.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Curry outside. Kuzma pulls it in.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
MP kicks to Trent. The Bucks working the ball around. They get it back. Turner. And that one is good. Turner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Butler with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Curry! What else is new?
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
MP kicks to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Trent. Smith for three. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got 8 points here in this quarter.
With this lead, they're playing confidently, showing a quick trigger from beyond.
Outside Butler. There's the three. Rebounded by the Bucks. Down low and stolen by Butler. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. And it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Curry with the steal. Curry on the drive. It's taken away by Smith.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
At the line for two.
Free throw good by Curry. And so he hits both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Giannis with one on the clock. What muscle from Giannis on the finish. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Bucks. He ends up dropping in two from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. We come back right after this.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime? And we look now at the Milwaukee Bucks. We got a battle out there after one half of play.
Even before the game started, you could feel.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, a pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Butler is the 4, and Green operates as the small ball center. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 slot. To the middle. Big time slam, Giannis! Oh, my!
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Smith kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Trent. Kuzma outside. Back to Smith. Inside. MP gets it.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Warriors trail by 5. Inside. Curry. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And here are the Warriors now. Outside, Green. Three-pointer, Hield. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. MP against Curry. Back to MP. And it's slammed in by Smith.
When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Kuminga. Still yet to score. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Green with a screen on Giannis. Three-pointer, Butler.
This is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Back to Smith. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And then Smith with the dunk.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And the Warriors with possession here. They trail by 6. Curry passes to Green. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Butler finds Hield. Shot clock at 6. And a miss there on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Kuzma. No good on the triple. Warriors trail by 6. And stolen by MP. Giannis passes to Smith. Misses in close.
2 minutes.
The Warriors have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the 3rd quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Anthony subbed in for MP. Al Horford, he's checked in for Golden State. Here's Kuminga. No scoring in this one. That's to Curry. Back to Kuminga. Here's Butler. 6 to shoot. Puts one up from 19, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Anthony, the pass to Portis, and Portis throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Bucks leading by 7. Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's MP in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Missed on the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really...
Oh, Giannis up high and down hard.
Yeah, and if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop blocks.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Getting crafty. Count it.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
MP's on the move.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And that one is good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Outside, Smith. Antetokounmpo saves him with the putback.
Boy, the length of Giannis to get to the miss, and then the offensive ability to do damage afterward.
Curry. That does not go.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Now Smith. It's stolen by Curry. Green outside. Curry outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Bucks leading by 8. Now Antetokounmpo. Outside, Smith shoots the 3. Rebounded by Kuminga. Golden State running out of time. Healed. Cleared away by Turner. Smith in the posts. Kuminga on him. Now Kuzma. Antetokounmpo. A putback, hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Curry looking it over. Nice use of the glass on the finish. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Trent. Smith fires. Off target from outside.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
MP, what a response, hitting a 3 of their own.
A taste of how competitive MP can be. He wanted to go right back at him.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them, so why not go down fighting?
Green. Curry with the steal. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, one of the stars of tonight's game. A strong scoring night for you, MP, reaching the 20-point threshold and a win for your team. That's a good night at the office.
It was all right. Win's always good, but I know I can play a lot better than that.
Ooh, how so?
I get buckets, Jennifer Quintana. You know this. 20 points, that's light work for me. But it's all good. Again, a win's a win. Next game, I know I'll drop 40 points.
Can't wait to see it, MP. Thank you.
Hey, maybe 60.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, Jen, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. So long, everyone.